Denmark in suspense. Queen Mary and King Frederik on alert amid shocking new royal shifts. There are moments in royal history that silently crack the air of normalcy, sending shockwaves through generations. The latest developments in Denmark's royal household have done exactly that. A nation known for its composed monarchy and well-rehearsed protocols now finds itself at the edge of speculation, concern, and deep national interest. The serene facade of Amalienborg Palace seems to be trembling behind the scenes, and at the heart of it all stand King Frederik X and Queen Mary. When Denmark officially transitioned into a new royal era on January 14, 2024, with Queen Margrethe II's unprecedented abdication, the Danish people embraced the dawn of Frederik and Mary's reign with open arms. But fast forward a year and whispers are now swirling faster than the North Sea winds. The monarch and his consort are, as official palace sources cryptically put it, on alert. But what does that really mean? What is happening behind the closed doors of Christian IX's palace? Why are Frederik's recent solo engagements being read as more than routine duties? Why are royal watchers and even Danish citizens voicing concerns online? And could Queen Mary's unusually quiet public stance in recent weeks signal something far more dramatic? Let us dive into the unfolding narrative, rich in royal traditions, emotional complexities, and a monarchy teetering on the edge of transformation. In monarchies, words are carefully chosen, gestures are measured, and absences often speak louder than presences. Within such refined frameworks, even the slightest deviation, an unaccompanied appearance, a cancelled event, an ambiguous statement, can send ripples across the public consciousness. That's exactly what has been happening since the Danish palace made a subtle yet striking update. King Frederik X and Queen Mary are on alert. No further details were offered, no context explained. And in royal language, ambiguity is never an accident. For a royal couple who began their reign with such poise and unity, balancing modernity with royal tradition, this sudden announcement, paired with visible shifts in their appearances, has sparked intense curiosity. And not without reason. In recent months, King Frederik has undertaken a noticeable number of solo engagements. He's traveled across Denmark, from Greenland to Jutland, without Queen Mary by his side. While such events are not unusual for a reigning monarch, the pattern has become a puzzle. Some speculate this as a deliberate strategy, perhaps a recalibration of roles, a distribution of visibility in their dual reign. Others point to deeper emotional tones. Palace insiders, speaking to Danish outlets under anonymity, suggest that the king's solitary path may be more than ceremonial. It may be reflective. These movements have ignited debates on Danish social media. Royal fans ask, why is Mary absent from so many state visits lately? Is it simply a matter of scheduling, or is there internal strain between Denmark's beloved royal couple? The palace, characteristically, remains tight-lipped. But silence has never stopped speculation. Once hailed as the people's queen, Mary's bond with the public has always been luminous. Her story, from Tasmanian-born commoner to Queen of Denmark, captured hearts worldwide. Her poise, empathy, and commitment to social causes earned her not just respect, but affection. Yet lately, that radiant public presence has dimmed. Queen Mary has reduced her appearances, postponed some foundation-related engagements, and adopted a noticeably more private profile. During Denmark's most recent official events, including receptions and ceremonial observances, her absence was both noted and questioned. Is she retreating due to health concerns? Is this a sign of internal family stress? Or is it simply a tactical move to let King Frederik carve out his royal narrative more independently? Royal experts remain divided. Some point to her enduring support of women's causes and believe she's simply prioritizing behind-the-scenes work. Others believe she's navigating personal challenges, perhaps of a marital or emotional nature. But what's clear is this: Mary's silence is loud. Adding another layer to this complex narrative is the still visible shadow of Queen Margrethe II. Though abdicated, she remains an active presence in Denmark's royal life. Seen at public events, cultural celebrations, and even informal gatherings, Margrethe continues to command reverence. Some believe her ongoing influence may be unintentionally affecting the new monarch's freedom. Others speculate that behind the scenes, there may be generational tension, an older queen watching over a younger king and queen still finding their balance. Could it be that Frederik and Mary are struggling to step fully into their roles while the echo of Margrethe's legacy continues to define expectations? One cannot ignore the psychology of royal transitions. And in Denmark, that transition is still unfolding. Among Danish citizens, reactions to the current royal climate have ranged from concern to conspiratorial. Some worry about Frederik's emotional well-being. He has spoken candidly in the past about the pressures of royal life and his introverted personality. Others feel protective toward Mary, whose elegant strength has often steadied the monarchy during challenging times. Online forums, royal blogs, and newspaper comment sections are overflowing with questions. Are Frederik and Mary facing private troubles? Is the stress of their new roles too much? Why hasn't the palace been more transparent? Despite these questions, loyalty to the royal family remains high. The monarchy is still viewed as a stabilizing force. But the desire for clarity is louder than ever. Body language analysts have also joined the chorus, dissecting recent footage of the royal couple. During King Frederik's speech at the Royal Opera House, his demeanor was described as thoughtful, even somber. At another event, a slight hesitation during public interaction was noted, unusual for someone trained in decades of royal protocol. When Mary did appear alongside Frederik at a UNICEF fundraiser, body language analysts pointed to a noticeable lack of physical closeness. While not cold, their interactions lacked the warmth the couple is known for. These subtle clues, while never conclusive, contribute to a growing narrative of emotional complexity. Are we witnessing the toll of duty on a royal marriage? Or is it simply the pressure of transition weighing heavily on Denmark's new monarchs? This unfolding story also touches on a larger dilemma facing all modern monarchies: how much should the public know? The Danish monarchy has long maintained a balance between accessibility and discretion. But in a digital age where rumors spread in seconds and emotional transparency is often demanded, can such a balance still be maintained? Frederik and Mary are now navigating this tightrope, expected to embody tradition while also being human. Their alert status, their appearances, and their silences are all now subject to public interpretation. Will they choose to share more, or will they lean on the privacy their roles have historically protected? At this pivotal moment, the path ahead for King Frederik and Queen Mary is as delicate as it is defining. If the rumors of strain are true, then their ability to weather this moment publicly and privately will shape their reign. If it's merely a misunderstood strategy, then transparency will be there. Saving grace. Their love story, once the hallmark of modern monarchy, is now being retested by duty, expectation, and the emotional weight of sovereign leadership. And the world is watching, not just to witness drama, but to understand how even the most beloved royals adapt under pressure. As Denmark holds its breath, one thing is certain: the monarchy is at a crossroads. The fairy tale of Frederik and Mary has always been more than romance. It's a symbol of unity, identity, and national pride. Now, that symbol is being questioned, redefined, and possibly reshaped. Will they emerge stronger, or are we watching a silent struggle unfold behind palace walls? Stay with us as we continue to follow every update, every subtle sign, every moment of truth from the Danish royal house. Do you believe King Frederik and Queen Mary are facing personal challenges, or is this all part of a modern royal strategy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share this video if you love royal insights delivered with clarity and compassion. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss a regal moment.